Well, good morning, fellow constitutionalists. This is a new feature on YouTube. I've decided not to do a written blog anymore and actually start to do a video blog entitled, and the playlist series is going to be titled Original Intent. I have a story that's sort of a companion story from yesterday. I shared with you yesterday on the program how the Justice Department, or how a judge ruled against the Justice Department in the Fast and Furious case, saying that they couldn't declare presidential privilege on certain emails and documents. And so that's clearing the way for the House committees to continue investigating in the Fast and Furious. Well, at the same time, on Wednesday, an article came out, hat tips to absoluterights.com. ATF gave aid to Mexican drug lord El Chapo. And basically, they found in a raid a 50 caliber rifle in one of El Chapo's hideouts, and they looked up the serial number, and it's one of the two Barretts that were tracked back to the ATF's Fast and Furious gun walking program. And the rifle was used by El Chapo's men to shoot down Mexican police helicopters when they conduct raids. And these are just some bullet points in the article. The rifle is one of 34 50 caliber rifles missing, with anywhere between 1,400 and 2,000 missing firearms from the Fast and Furious gun walking program. And this marks the third firearm from the Fast and Furious program that turned up at a crime scene. Folks, I don't know how much more evidence they need. Barack Obama and Holden, just Eric Holder are criminals in this. I can't explain it any better than that. They are criminals in what happened with this Fast and Furious gun walking program. To allow these guns to go across the border and be used by the drug cartels. I don't know who else they thought was going to use these things. Law-abiding citizens weren't there at the trailers where they had stashed the weapons to pick up these weapons and take them over to Mexico and use them. They were drug cartel criminals, and the fact of the matter is they've only found 3 of them in commission of crimes. Now, I'm told they found more of them, but 3 of them were found at crime scenes, and there could be upwards of 2,000 missing firearms in this whole fiasco. And to date, no one's been held responsible for this. This is a reoccurring theme with the Democrats, and I'm going to leave the Republicans out of this for now. They have enough on their plate as it is. But the reason why I'm picking on the Democrats is because we have a Democrat president in the White House now. It was under his watch, and I cannot believe it was done without his permission. You got Eric Holder, who was a Democrat, who still is a Democrat, who was the Attorney General at the time this happened, that he instructed the ATF to do this and not to and not to be able to track these things properly. I mean, in whose world did that make any sense? And I mean, you could logically look at what was happening and conclude that we let these weapons go, there's going to be some people killed. There's going to be a lot of people killed. And like I said, to this date, we don't know how many crimes were committed by all these firearms that were let loose by the Fast and Furious gun walking program. And I, for one, as an American citizen, I'm sick and tired of seeing stewards that we put in office, like the president. We elect him to govern us, not to rule over us. And the bureaucrats or the other stewards that they put in charge of bureaucracies sit there and break the law. I'm sorry, folks. I don't care if you're the President of the United States or you're the poorest, lowest citizen in the United States. The law is a law. It applies to you just as well as it applies to everybody else in the country. You're not above the law, and you should be held accountable for this. I have my doubts that you are. I have my doubts that President Barack Obama is going to be held accountable for this. Eric Holder is going to be accountable for this, or anybody in the ATF that's high up in the ATF that thought this was a good idea. I don't see anybody being held accountable for this. Just like I don't see anybody being held accountable for the 4 deaths in Benghazi. We have a woman that's running for president, should be cooling her heels in the hoosegow, but is getting political protection by the lamestream media and the politicos in her party that are protecting her because she has an agenda that they agree with. If that's not pure, unadulterated evil, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. This is my V-blog, original intent. We'll talk to you later, folks. Have a great day.